Hello, this is Jason with Finale Inventory, and today I'm going to show you how to add categories to your products. And the easiest way to do it is to add them one by one. And they're really useful, right? Because if we go to our product page, this will add a layer of organization and filtering to your products. Now, if we click in our product category box right now, right, there's nothing available, right? So when you get your account open out of the box, you don't have any categories added. So I've already kind of added some products so we can go ahead and see the categories in action. So to add a category one by one, we're going to go up to our application settings, and now we can get there from our blue gear in the top right corner. And then we're going to go to product. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to scroll down to the product category section. All right, and what you're going to want to do is you want to click the blue link where it says add product category option. We're going to double click in this box, and we're going to go ahead and add a category. And for this example, we're going to use fruit. I'm going to click Save Changes. Okay, and then we're going to go back to our product page, Inventory, Product. And now what I want us to do is I want us to refresh the page, because anytime you do make changes to the application settings, it's good practice to refresh your page. Right, and now that we've done that, what we do is we go ahead and we find the category box, we see our fruit is added. And now if we select it, we see no results found. And the reason that is because we haven't assigned this category to any of our products. So what we need to do is we need to assign it. Okay, so we're going to click this X off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and assign it. And what we're going to do is we're going to assign the category fruit to our peaches. Now on every product page, you can assign the category. So just underneath the graph, you're going to see this category section. And what we're going to do is we're going to click this drop down arrow. Then we're going to click fruit. Click Save Changes. Okay, now we're going to go back to our products page. And immediately I want you to take notice is in our category column we have fruit. Now this is very useful. If we go into our category, we click fruit. Now the only thing we see in our line item is our peaches. Now so that's kind of a very basic action, but for a lot of people you don't have just one product, right? So you have multiple products. And so the easiest way to do it is to do it through a spreadsheet. Now, so you can do that through the spreadsheet in Finale. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to go ahead and go to Import. And then we're going to click Import Products from Spreadsheet. Now the spreadsheet you need is actually only a 2-column spreadsheet. You have a product ID column, and then you have your category column. Now, if you take notice here, we've actually already added fruit, but we actually have some categories on here that we did not add, which is vegetables and cheese. Now, one of the new features in Finale is that you are able to add categories on the fly through the product import. Right, and so let me go ahead and show you how that works. So we're going to go ahead and highlight this. We're going to go and copy it. Go back to paste. Then we're going to go ahead and click next. Then I want to go ahead and click commit. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and click next. And now if you look at our category column, we have the cheese and vegetables both added. And so one of the benefits is being able to use the filters for it. So now what we want to do is we're going to click refresh so we can get our categories in. Okay, and then now if we click in the category field, we have all of our categories available. So what we're going to do is if we click vegetables, we'll see only the vegetable categories are added. Now one of the new features is you could actually select more than one category. So you had vegetables and we can see vegetables and cheese. Right, and so that's one of the benefits of having multiple categories. And so this is how you would add them on the fly. And that's what we call it, right? It's adding categories on the fly because we can add them directly from the product import without you having to add them line by line in the application settings. Now, if you do find yourself that you need to rename a category or if you want to delete one of the categories, the way to do that is to go into your application settings. We're going to go to our product. Then what I want to do is I want us to scroll down. Okay, and then we're going to get into our product categories area. Now to change it, you would double click the box, and if you wanted to add any information, you could, like for this example, we'll put an S. Or if you wanted to remove a specific category, you would go ahead and click the X here. The only time that it will not function in this way is if you have one of the older accounts where you actually are using what we call our legacy settings. And so that is a little bit different. And in that scenario, you actually have to add the categories before you were able to import. So for some of the older accounts, what you're going to have is this box checked off, and you're going to have names that you have to input here. And so if we were to try to import, actually try to import this, we would actually get red. And in order to not get red lines on your import, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to import these line items inside of Finale before you import. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So if we copy this and we go to our import, we go to import products. See, now we have red because Finale doesn't recognize that it's in the system. What you have to do is you have to put them in before you are able to import. Okay, so for our current example, we would add fruit, we would add vegetables, and then we would add cheese. Okay, and now if we were to go and use our import, it would come up green. Okay, and so that's one of the only things you have to be mindful of. But outside of that, that should cover everything in terms of importing your product categories and being able to use them to help organize your data and products.